Yo, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I thought it would be fun to show you guys my light natural makeup routine. First of all, can we take a moment of appreciation for today's outfit, you guys? This is from Barn Babe, Dover, and Carrots. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get right on into the video. Crack open an iced coffee and let's get right on into it. First things first is I either wash my face or I go in with one of these cleansing pads from Trader Joe's. Just wipe this around my entire face. Okay guys, also don't forget to do your neck, but literally look at that. That is nasty. If you guys haven't already, go watch my pulling an all-nighter video because I half bedazzled this. I am very sad to say that the gems are starting to come off. I feel like I should have sanded this or used literally any other glue than Elmer's glue, but I'm going in with the Bioma Hydrating Milky Moisturizer. I really like this product. For my skincare, and just in general, like makeup too, I am really a huge fan of super like light products. I don't really want to feel like I have a lot. Also, sorry if I keep looking to the side. My mirror is right here with the lighting and stuff, and then you guys right here. Anyway, so I'm just a really big fan of having like lighter makeup looks. Like I think that like a heavy full glam can look really good. I just don't like the way it feels on my face. Like I don't like the way that like the product just sits on my face. Next product is I always go in with sunscreen. Even the days that I don't really care to do my skincare, I always go in with a sunscreen. This is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. It has SPF 50, which is so good. Also, all of these products, I do put them down on my neck so far. So typically if I have any products that go on my face, I put them in 5 key points. I put one on my cheek, one on my other cheek, a little on my chin, a little on my forehead, and then some on my neck. So those are like kind of like the big 5 as to where I put my products usually. Obviously, if I have a product that is like specifically for your eyebrows or something, I obviously won't do that. But also while doing your skincare, you want to be drinking water, and doing your makeup, you want to be drinking water because it just helps your skin be glowy, and drinking water has so many health benefits. Next product I use to help my makeup stay is I use the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This is the only primer I've ever tried, and I mean, I'm not like amazed by it, but it's also not a bad product. I really want to try the like Power Grip one, the pretty popular blue e.l.f. So for my base, again, I go for a really light makeup look. I use the Say Super Glowy Gel in the shade Warm Glow. I just pump a bit on the back of my hand. That was a lot, but anyway. I just put some on the back of my hand, and then I just put it on my face again, kind of mostly in those big 5 points. I put the least amount on my neck though. And then this product I do just rub in with my hands. My next product is the Rare Beauty Under Eye Brightener. I don't have a concealer, but this is like the closest thing I have to a concealer, even though my eye bags could really use concealer right now. I give up on the headband. This headband sucks. I need to go get like literally anything else to put my hair back because I don't want to keep on touching my hair, my freshly washed hair, mind you, because I washed it yesterday with this. I honestly think I'd just be better off like this than with that super annoying headband. Those headbands don't work. They don't do anything. Don't be fooled by the algorithm having all those headbands. Anyway, I kind of just put this in all the points where you would put concealer, and I let that soak in for a few minutes. In the meantime, I go in with the Marie Claire contour stick. So I just try to follow like the natural contouring on your lines. So I go in with a makeup brush and I just kind of blend that in. Now I'm gonna blend in my nose and my chin under eye brightener. I just use this super tiny brush and I just blend that in. And then I go in with the contour brush again, just to kind of generally blend it in. Next, I go in with blush. I have like a few blush options, but I typically end up going for the e.l.f. Halo Glow blush. This is in the shade Rosé You Slay. And then I go in with a big brush and I blend this out. Go in and I'm going to blend all this stuff. So I use my finger, my ring finger, and I dab it upwards. Now I go in with, now I can just blend that generally out. And then I go in with a bit more blush. Whenever I put on blush, I think of the, how many pumps of blush, Ma? 3 pumps, not too much. 3 pumps of blush, Ma? Okay, I'll try. I think of that every single time I put on blush, without fail. Now, I blend in the under eye brightener. Again, ring finger, kind of warm it up, and then I try to keep it for the most part in the same spot. Like I just kind of dab my finger up and down, and if it moves naturally, that's fine. I just, again, I try to keep it in the same spot. And then once I notice that most of it is pretty blended, that is when I go to the side. I try not to go too close underneath my eye because that's how you get creases. I just close my eye for this process. I forgot to do this at the beginning. Typically, I put on Aquaphor or my Vanilla Laneige lip sleeping mask at the beginning of my routine. So that way, at the end of my routine, I have super soft lips. Okay, you guys, so it's a few days later. I'm editing this video. I didn't realize that my audio just like cuts out. So anyways, pretend I have on the makeup I had on in the previous clip. Here's how I do my eyebrows. So anyway, I have a spoolie. I grab the spoolie, I brush. Also, I trim my eyebrows pretty frequently. Like if you've watched a few of my previous videos, you will know that I trim my eyebrows pretty recently. Anyway, I also can use this to fix my baby hairs, but that's not the point of today's video. I go in with the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel. This is the clear one, and quite a bit comes out on the product, so I just kind of scrape some off. I mostly scrape off whatever is on that little end there. I just scrape it all off, and then I just brush my brows upward in like an up and away motion. Okay, perfect. And then you can either use like your finger or a spoolie or the back of this, like whatever, honestly. And I just drag it down. But those are my eyebrows done. I know they don't look identical. Also, I'm kind of rushing this because I want to get this video out. But it's also just that my eyebrows don't look identical anyways. So it's like how I have to trim them. Also, with a spoolie, you can just brush up your lashes. I don't do anything else with my lashes. And yeah, these are my natural lashes. Like, completely natural lashes. I don't use growth serum on them or anything. For my lips, it really does just depend. I have the Benefit, like the Benetint lip tint, just in like the original shade. That's almost out. What I'll do is I'll put it on like a lip liner. I'll just like line my lips with it essentially. Or I'll go in with the Rare Beauty. All the lettering completely came off, so I don't know what shade this is or anything. But you can just take some. I'm gonna look in the mirror for this step. But essentially what you do is, I always have like my hands like kind of like this, and then I put my hands like I kind of rest them right below my lip. Okay, so that's what the bottom looks like. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, and I do apologize for that. I put a little bit in the center. I kind of just, like between these two little lines, I just rub back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And then I just do a line down to connect it all. Again, this is the little shade. I don't know what it's actually called. And then I have this Gisou. This is like the clear one. I haven't been able to open this for the longest time, so. Recently, I've been going in with the Summer Fridays. I am not the biggest fan of the Summer Fridays, but it is nice. It does look good. So yeah, I feel like that's it. And again, just imagine myself with all the makeup I had on in the previous clip, and then that would be the finished makeup look. Bye guys, thank you guys so much for watching.